It was a rainy October evening when Emily found the old box buried deep inside the attic of her late father's house. The home, now cold and lifeless, once echoed with laughter, piano melodies, and the smell of her mother's baking. But that was 20 years ago. Emily hadn't returned since her mother died in 2005. Her relationship with her father, Daniel Carter, had disintegrated after that. She was only 17, full of questions, and he gave her none. He pushed her away, locked his grief inside, and left her with silence. Now, at 37, she stood in the same hallway, the air thick with dust and memories. The box she found was labeled in her mother's handwriting, "For Emily when the time is right." With trembling fingers, she opened it. Inside were old photos, childhood drawings, her mom's favorite blue scarf, and a sealed envelope addressed to her. Dear Emily, if you're reading this, it means your father is gone, and my time to speak has finally come. There's something you need to know. Something we kept from you, not to hurt you, but to protect you. Your father wasn't the villain you believed him to be. He was a man burdened with an impossible choice. Emily sat down on the dusty floor, tears pooling in her eyes. She continued reading. It was the fall of 2005. I had been sick for a while, but we hadn't told you how serious it was. The doctor said I had months at most, but I begged your father not to tell you. I didn't want you to spend your senior year in fear. I wanted you to have one last normal year. Daniel wanted to tell you everything. We fought about it. He believed you deserved the truth, but I was selfish. I wanted to see you smile a little longer. After I passed, your father broke. He didn't know how to handle his grief. But even more than that, he didn't know how to handle yours. He thought giving you space was best. And I know, in doing so, he failed you. But Emily, he never stopped loving you. Every single day for the past 20 years, he wrote you a letter. He kept them all. He believed one day, you'd come back. Please, forgive him. And please, read what he left behind. With all my love. Mom. Emily clutched the letter to her chest. Her heart pounded with disbelief and sorrow. She never knew. She had painted her father as the enemy, while all along, he was quietly holding on. She stood and searched the attic. In the far right corner, she found an old filing cabinet. Inside, she discovered 20 thick envelopes, one for each year she'd been gone. Each envelope was labeled, "To Emily, Year 1, Year 2, and so on." She sat for hours, reading them one by one. Year 1. Emily, I don't know how to talk to you anymore. Your silence is louder than any scream. I walk by your room every morning, just to feel close. I still make your favorite breakfast on Sundays. I eat alone. Year 5. I saw your photo online today, college graduation. You looked beautiful. I wish I had been there. I wish you had let me. Year 12. I started volunteering at the local youth center. Helping lost teens find direction, it reminds me of you. I still keep your childhood drawings on my desk. Year 20. If you're reading this, then I'm gone. I don't know if I ever earned your forgiveness, but I hope someday you'll understand that I did the best I could with the pieces of a broken heart. By the time she finished the final letter, Emily's face was soaked in tears. Everything she believed for the past 2 decades shattered. Her father wasn't cruel, he was grieving, lost, and quietly loving her from afar. The next morning, Emily went downstairs and stood in the living room. The piano still sat in the corner. She lifted the cover and pressed one key. It was slightly out of tune, but still sang the same. Her phone buzzed. A voicemail from an unknown number. "Hi, Ms. Carter, this is Reverend Thomas from St. Luke's Church. Your father asked me to reach out in case you ever returned. There's something he left with us, a video message for you. We can send it over or you can come by. No rush." Emily sat still for a moment. Then she grabbed her coat and keys. The Reverend handed her a flash drive and a warm smile. "He recorded it last year. We've been holding it, just in case." Back at the house, she plugged it into the TV. Her father appeared on screen, older and grayer than she remembered, but his eyes still held warmth. "Hi, Emmy. If you're seeing this, then... well, you know. I'm sorry. For everything. I should have told you the truth about your mother. I should have fought harder to reach you. But I was a coward. I let the pain silence me. I thought time would heal us, but it only deepened the distance. I want you to know, every decision I made came from love, even the wrong ones. I never stopped being proud of you. I never stopped missing you. I hope you build a beautiful life. And if there's ever a day you want to share it with me, just look up. I'll be there. Always. Love. Dad." Emily sat on the couch, eyes locked on the frozen screen, her heart beating with both grief and peace. She walked to the backyard, where the treehouse still stood, the same one he built with her when she was 8. She climbed up, sat inside, and pulled out her phone. She started recording a video, her voice soft but steady. "Hey, Dad. It's Emmy. I got your letters. I read every one. I forgive you. And I love you. Thank you for never giving up on me, even when I gave up on you. I promise I'll make you proud."